Alright, hello folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Last time we got out of Dodge, and also in the process rescued Aerith and Red 13, who I renamed Red Bull for this playthrough. Now let's get into Kalm. Seems pretty calm to me. We've reached Kalm, yay! We're supposed to meet at the end, shall we go? Better believe it, let's go. Now, we could go in town and buy stuff and all that, but let's not for now. Let's just go and... taking care of business. Quarter-ass, you're late! Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. Alright, so let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all! Alright, so before we start, there's one thing I'm trying to be as spoiler-free as possible, but I will mention, you remember Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the previous playthrough I did? Well, you had all these different witnesses' versions of the story, and then it was Phoenix Wright's job to determine the real version of the story. All I'm going to say right now is this is Quarter-Ass's version of the story. So yeah, he used to work with Sephiroth, and he worked with him on several missions and became friends and stuff. Call that a friend? Yeah, well, he's older than me, and he hardly ever talked about himself. Can't believe that one, folks. Matter of fact, Tifa had some ... there. Yeah, whenever Tifa has ... I think she's questioning his version of the story. Anyway, so she gets to be Phoenix Wright in this playthrough. Anyway, so I guess you'd call us war buddies until one day, better is one day in your court, or something like that. Some Christian worship song back in the day. After the war, it was soldiers' duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. Okay. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. Sure is raining hard. How are you doing? I'm alright. Wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness before. Everything okay? Hey. Oh, hey. We gotta do his voice for Sephiroth here. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. Can't wait to use it. Just like a little kid. You going to brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you. Oh, really? By the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. They're referring to the war against Wutai from, we heard about that earlier in this playthrough somewhere. That's why I always sign up for big missions and stuff. I want to prove myself. So how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Oh. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of these creatures, then locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim! Oh, I'm going home! Yay! Hometown, man. Whoa! Something strange in the neighborhood just crashed into the truck. That'll be our monster. Dragon Busters! Well, I'm not much of a Dragon Buster, because I just do 14 damage when Sephiroth does over 3,100. Alright. Yeah, go for the guy who's not the threat. Or who is the threat. You're dead. Yay! I stayed alive. Can't believe that one, folks. It's one attack from him and you're dead. So yeah, Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He is far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So where do you come in? Well, I was mesmerized by the way he fought. Another ... And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? You just asked that question a minute ago. I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. Well, what about your parents? My mother's Genova. Where have we heard that name before? And my father... What does it matter? Alright, let's go. Come on, vamonos. Everybody, let's go. This being on watch so boring. What do you want to do? Just do what you would always do, man. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, practice your pose. Sorry, I was a little premature on that. Oh, you look more like a model instead of a soldier? Because I don't really want to be a soldier. What about you? Yeah, okay. Let's go. Wait a minute. Yeah, isn't that Sephiroth's mother, Genova, that body-looking headless thing? Yeah, exactly. That's the same, one and the same. But Tifa's like, don't interrupt, let's go. This is going to be a long enough episode, folks. Town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses afraid to come out because of the monsters. Or were they afraid of us? Probably one and the same, folks. We'll leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure that you get to sleep early. Still can't move. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. Yay! Who are you? I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want to shot a Sephiroth and a monster. You can take my picture. I don't take pictures of losers. Says nobody's, but I said losers. Oh well, too bad, so sad. Welcome! Hey, aren't you... Memory loss. Have I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off! Get on with it! Yes, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Get on with it! This is my house. That has nothing to do with happening 5 years ago. Let's get the heck out of here. No, wait, I want to hear. Now you're like, first you're like, get on with it. Now I want to hear about you. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just go. Let's just talk about it. Well, I don't know if you call it a family. My father died when I was young. Yesterday, when I was young. Yes, I am Roy Clark, folks. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. I saw my mom. She was a vibrant woman. She hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, as we'll find out later in this episode, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. No, sorry, that's a little creepy, folks. I don't know why. Golly. That's bad. Fine, Mom. Yes? That's horrible. Quarter-ass! Welcome home, quarter-ass! Hi, Mom! See, whenever you see those white things, it's memory loss again. Let me take a look at you. You look so handsome, and you look fine. So this is a soldier uniform. Mom, I memory loss. My, how you've grown. Bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. Of course there are. Feel a lot better if you just settle down with a nice girlfriend. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'd take care of you. I think that'll be best for you. Because you don't know how to fend for yourself. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. They'll take care of you alright. Is that so? I know you can't cook. Been worried sick about you. Crap. Quarter-ass. You know, quarter-ass. Isn't that right, quarter-ass? A lot of memory loss. And I'll always be your mother. Hoo-hoo. Let's stop this. Yes, let's. Alright. Wish I could save it. Can I save it in the middle of this or no? I don't want to start the next sequence. Can I go out here and save it? Will they let me? No. They won't let me. Alright, I want to save this because I don't want to start this episode over again. Yes, I went into your house, Tifa. Thought you might be home. Haven't seen you in a while, girl. Yes, I went into your room. I'm a perv. I'm a perv. I wanted your orthopedic underwear. Alright. Score! Girl, you know it's true. I'm not, well, I sing just as good as Milli Vanilli. There's a letter here you can interact with. This letter. Yeah, I totally read your letter. I remember clearly. It was addressed to Tifa from the son of the guy who runs the general store. So you arrived in Midgar 8 days ago. Yesterday, all of Nibelheim got together to welcome me. The only person we couldn't get a hold of was Quarter-Ass. But everyone said he wasn't really that close to us. So, anyhow, enough about that loser. Midgar is really something, but to tell the truth, I feel so behind on everything. And, but the rooms of the people in the slums are clean. It's like me in my hometown. I don't live in my hometown anymore. I live in the city, Houston. I'm from the suburb of Katy. But it's just like, I love my hometown, but I'm so behind now. Especially since I don't have Facebook or anything anymore. So it's just like, I don't know what's going on in town. But it's a similar situation. So I can identify with this dude. Right now I'm living in the slums, but I plan to move to a really nice room, like the ones I've seen in the magazines, once I make some money. But I have to find a job first. I lied to my parents and told them I found a great job with Shinra. I wonder if it's too late to come back. Oh well. Yes, I remember the rest of it, because that's just the little perv that I am. Because there was some stuff about me. Oh. I just made it here to Midgar. All I think about is Nibelheim. Hey, Tifa, is the stupid old water tower still working? Is the old man at the inn doing well? Are my parents still at the shop every day? Have any monsters attacked? Most of all, How are you, Tifa? Feels like I hadn't seen you for years. We were all talking about you last night. Everybody likes you. Everybody idolizes you. But I couldn't very well stab them in the back. Always acted cool, but actually, I was just afraid of being jilted, whatever that means. I have no idea. If I keep writing like this will become a love letter. I'll stop here. Take care. Write again soon. Write me back, okay? Alright, now this is the hard part. You gotta remember this song. Okay? Now, I need a... Wish I could have these controls, so... You have to remember this song. Do, re, mi... Oops, I'll use one. Ti, la... Do, re, mi... So, fa... Do, re, do. Alright, let me practice that again. That's the song you have to play. So, and if you make one screw up, you're screwed. Do, re, mi, ti, la. Do, re, mi, so, fa, do, re, do. Now, so that's what screwed me up. So they don't give you the what controls they are when you do this for real. So oh boy. So I figured most of the song out without having to look at a guide, but I don't know the controls. So so and then fa. All right, let's see if I can do this. Well, let me do one more practice. Do, re, mi, ti, la. Whoops. Ti, la. Then do, re, mi. Okay. Oh yeah. Do. All right. All right. Let's give this a go. So we gotta go do. Yes, I did it. That's actually for later in the game. So, let's continue on, shall we? Yay, I got that right. Yoo-hoo! What's in here? Oh yeah, it's little kids. I forgot about this. Oh, you're Shinra. Welcome. Oh, it's you, quarter ass. Didn't recognize you. Little boy, little girl here. Shinra? Shinra? You little kid. Soldier? Salsa? Are you going to kill the monsters? Yeah, well, I'm not. But Sephiroth is. Because I'm too weak. Do your best. You're going to be a strong man. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. How come? You never know when a monster's going to show up, right? Well, usually in the town, you're fine. Alright, so let's go. Yeah, we're here to get rid of the monsters. And who are you? I'm Zangan. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. Aha! I have 120 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Oh, that's how she learned how to kick ass. Okay. Thanks, Zangan. You're the best. Did you see Tifa? Tifa has good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. Wah! I jump over you 1,000 times over. Why am I in the refrigerator? Let's... Okay. Quarter ass? Yeah, it's me. Must have been 2 years. So you really moved up in the world being under Sephiroth's command. Okay, well, good. Before we talk to Sephiroth, that's not... I don't think you can pick up any treasures. Thought there was something you could do before talking to Sephiroth. Oh well, guess not. What are you looking at? This scenery. Feel like I know this place. Oh, do you now? Alright, let's get some sleep. I've hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Well, we'll find out. This is auto scroll, by the way. Once the guy gets here, we're heading out. Tifa's spot. That's Tifa! Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case something happens. Trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. You're quite the guide. That's right. So happens I'm the #1 guide in Nibelheim. It's too dangerous. I can't get you involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her, right? Let's go. Autobots, Decepticons, move out. Please take one picture for the memento. Alright, let's go. Let's line up for a picture. We gotta get in the local headlines. The local Nibelheim headlines. It's gonna make front page news. Cheese! Thank you. Give each of you a copy once it's developed. Alrighty. Oh, look at what we have to traverse here. Mako reactor was built in Mount Ebel. This is auto scroll, by the way. We should go a little faster, but it doesn't. The cold mountain air of Mount Ebel was the same. And there's a Mako reactor built on top of one of those mountains. We just saw it. Good, we don't have to walk all across that just yet. It gets harder from here. Follow me. Okay. Let's follow her. Oh, the bridge! No! Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. Well, at least, just like any other Final Fantasy game, just like any other Final Fantasy game, we can fall from infinite heights and be alive, but we have no time to search for him. We can't go back. Oh well. Who's him? Guess the other soldier or the dad or somebody. Alright, I don't know where I'm going. I did not practice this earlier. What's this? Mysteriously colored cave. It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built there. Aha. Okay. Okay, we get to find more dragons. Or not. Can I actually kill these things? Let's just use Ice 3. Kill them all, please. Oh, you're dead. Yay. Thanks, Sephiroth. I don't even think it cost him MP either. So we'll explore this place in greater detail later in the game, folks. I just want to advance the story. And what's this? A Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy from this fountain, will dry up too. That's true. Very true. Materia, when you conduce Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see it in its natural state. That's pretty cool, though. By the way, what is it when you use... Why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic, too? Oh, you're from Soldier, you don't remember? Dumbass. The knowledge and the wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic, so they say. Ah! A mysterious power. Ha 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 ha. Did I say something funny? A man once told me to never told me to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. Shouldn't even be called magic. It's all science! I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo, that bastard! Ah. An experienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was walking a massive complex. Yeah, he is a nut job. Mako Fountain! So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is? Maybe. Oh, could. We don't have to move. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. That's all I remember. There's the reactor. Let's go! Finally made it. Sure took the long way, though. Yeah, because we fell off the damn bridge. Let's go! No, you can stay here, Tifa. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Man! Better take real good care of me then. Uh-oh. What does that mean? Alright. There's nothing in here. Okay, I know I'm supposed to jump onto that chain. Did I jump onto the chain? Okay, can I jump onto this chain? Can I move? Up and down, left, right? Okay. Where do I... Oh, do I go here? There we go. Get onto the wood plank, folks, first. First, folks. Dang it! I can't speak today. Now we go. Don't worry, we're not going to blow this place up. This is Genova, right? It won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Close the valve, Cloud. Or quarter ass. Alright, let's close the valve. Valve closing. Well, why did it break? Now I see, Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. Who's Professor Gast? This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy when it's working correctly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Materia? Yeah! Well, Hojo, put something else in there. Take a look. I got climb or something. Okay, can I climb? I want to. I'm trying. Thank you. Maybe I had to talk to him a second time. Ah! Monsters! What is that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly. And it's Hojo of Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier, you mean you're different? Sephiroth? No. Was I? Uh-oh. Was I created this way too? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I the same as all these monsters? Sephiroth! Get hold of yourself! You saw it. All of them were humans. Human? No way! Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others. Special in some way. But not like this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That one. This is creepy, folks. Oh, wow. It wanted to escape its prison. Wow, what a miserable creature. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. This is auto-scroll. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Well, they are the bad guys, you know. Damn, Shinra! The more I hear, the more I hate them! Whoever thought that the Mako reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to the rest of this story. I want to save the game and rest, but I do want to keep talking. We will continue as soon as I save it, because I got the piano part right. Let's continue. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes, I was. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right? Yeah, we found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. Auto scroll here, folks. I'm going in. Now, we don't need to go explore the entire mansion right now. We can't. I don't think we can anyway. There's no sign of Sephiroth. But I saw him go into this room. Okay, so where is he? down a secret stairwell, and down 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 it goes, where it leads nobody knows except Sephiroth. This cave. Huh, interesting. There he is. An apparently dead organism was found, 2,000-year-old stratum, geological stratum, whatever that means. Professor Gas named that organism Genova. Genova confirmed to be an ancient. Well, Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. Well, I thought Ares was the last ancient left. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Coincidence, folks? Not really! Why did you tell me anything? Why did you die, Professor Gast? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me be alone. Alright. Let's let him be alone, folks. He did not come out of that mansion for a long time. Kept on reading all these secret documents. More and more documents. And read until he was possessed by something, and not once did the light go in the basement go out. Uh-oh. Then you hear that D chime again with the drums. Now we gotta go back down there again! Yes, he seems different, alright. Do I want to see what he's become or not, folks? What's inside this door, by the way? We'll find out later, folks. Right now, we can't get in. We can go in here now. Uh-oh. Who is it? Traitor! What? You ignorant traitor! I'll tell you. The planet originally belonged to the Cetra. They were an itinerant race, whatever the hell that means. Itinerant. They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to live an easier life. They took that which the Cetra on the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth, long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continue to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found 2,000 years from a 2,000-year-old stratum, whatever. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. Am I what was produced? Uh-oh. Produced? Yes, Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How did he... Sephiroth! Out of my way. Was going to see my mother. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. We gotta stop him. Now we gotta go back up the stairs. Oh crap! Hey, Asu! You're still sane, right? Yeah? Come over here and help me! I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Okay, let's go in my house. This is my house. Oh no. That's how my mom died. Crap. Sephiroth, you killed my mother. This is too terrible, Sephiroth. You suck. Uh-oh, there he is. Killing everybody. Okay, at least it's FMV mode. We don't actually have to go to the reactor. We get spared another trip, folks. Yeah, to the plank first, folks. If I get there, that's better. Papa! Sephiroth! Oh no. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, soldier, Mako reactor, Shinra! Uh-oh. I hate them all! I don't blame you, Tifa. This is why she wanted to join Avalanche, apparently. Get revenge? Possibly? Uh-oh. Mother! Oh, Mother, I'm here to see you. Please, open this door. How can you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? No! Oh, Mother opened the door for him. Crap. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. Yep. I don't know how she made it out alive. Oh no. My God. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the promised land. Sephiroth! My family! Hometown! How can you do this to them? Ha 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 ha! They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But they, in FMV mode, those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now, I'm here with you, so don't worry. That's how the head came off. Wow. For 1997, that was pretty badass. What about my sadness? My family, friends. Sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness. Ha 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 ha. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. And they go back and forth. That's the end of my story. Oh, wow. That's it, no more? Well, I don't remember what happened. So what happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I could have killed him. Official records state that he's dead. But you know Shinra. Can't rely on that crap. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived? So why didn't he kill me? And Tifa's alive too. How did that doesn't make any sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Yeah, Shinra shipped it to Nibelheim, from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. It was Sephiroth. None of this makes sense. And you're right. None of this does make sense. All right. How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I don't know. Thought you were gone or so sad. How was she healed? Mr. T's waiting. What a fascinating story. I want to go back up there. Was there any treasure up here? I want to say there might be treasure up here. I don't know, folks. There is! But I can't reach it! Boy, if I was a little taller! Can't I reach it? Yo, quarter ass here! We receive PHS. What's that, folks? Changing party members. Access the menu and select PHS. Can only be used on the world map or at a save point. Okay, nice. And you can contact any of us easily. Right, we're out of here. Nice. No, we're moving on. We are... So we only got three Furies left, so... Let's go! Alright, so now let's explore the town. Yeah, here are a few things you should know when coming. How do you change? Alright, map indicators. Okay, it's just tutorials, that's fine. Some guy in a black cloak walked east towards the grassy field. He's got this really killer sword, looks really scary. Uh-oh. Alright, so let's explore the rest of this town. Alright, well, can I talk to you? Why can't I move? And why are you not doing anything? Oh, okay. Thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient. Thanks to Shinra. Yeah, it is convenient. Say that much about it. There's stuff hidden in some of these drawers, just don't know which ones. I just don't remember. Let's go talk to this person. Mako Energy's made things a lot more convenient. A lot of plants and animals have been disappearing at a rapid pace. I think the old life was better. Well, you don't want to kill plants and animals? Sure, why not? Okay, I thought there was something in this room. Guess not. Okay. If I find it off screen, I'll put it in next episode or something. Nothing in here, huh? Okay. Thought there was at least something in here, maybe? Here? Okay. Let's go to the next house. You come from Midgar? I used to live there too, but I heard they got lots of troubles lately. Little doggy. Red 13's not a dog. This thing is a dog. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Yeah, I talked to you already. Dope! Let's go upstairs. Can't open it. Well, that sucks. We do get an ether, though. That's nice. Oh, we could get something else in here or not. Oh, well. No. Alright. Okay, I guess that's all we can do in this room. This house. Let's go to this house. There's a suspicious looking man in a black cloak. He was carrying a mean looking sword. Oh yeah, we heard about that. Anything in here? Nope. Let's go up the whitey staircase. And here we get the Peacemaker. Peacemaker is a weapon for the future optional party member. And then we have another staircase. When I'm grown up, I'm going to be a soldier. That's why I'm training hard right now. My older brother's so stupid. He's so embarrassing, I could just puke. Okay. Get a guard source, nice. Okay, there's... I remember getting 3 free ethers in this town. So far, I've only got 1. Is there one in here? Something? Let's go to this house down here. Yes, they make monsters. Dope, I hate that. World's at peace, all's well. Okay, I know you got stuff in this house. You have to have stuff in this house. Oh well. What about in here? Stay out of the kitchen. Alright, fair enough. I used to work in the Mithril mines, okay, but a while back, monsters started appearing. After that, business went to pot, and now I spend all my days here drinking. Well, too bad, so sad. Yeah, well, I heard, yeah, we bombed them, pal. Yeah, we did it. Alright, let's go in these places. It's the item store. Okay, nice. I want to get like 10 of those. Yay. I'd like to get some more tents, but can't afford it right now. Alright, so we don't have any earth materia. And we don't have any heal materia. So let's buy them, because why not? Now here's the weapons store. The hard edge is better than the Mithril Saber. We can get a cannonball. I don't have any money. We could get a Mithril Claw. Can't get a new weapon for red, apparently. So we can only get 2 weapons here. Mithril Claw and the cannonball. I think we could steal a cannonball or something. Sell 2 ethers because we can. What did we get? Yes, that must be a weapon for Tifa, I guess. And nothing in here. Okay, I know there's 2 more ethers you can get in town. I know there are 2 more ethers you can get in town. But I'm not going to waste any of y'all's time. Any more of y'all's time anyway. We're going to go ahead and save it right here. And it says the Sephiroth went east of town. Somewhere. Maybe the Mithril Mine, who knows? Well, let's follow his trail next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy VII.